We got a call from a P1 during the commercial break who said he didn't like that show I recommended, White Lotus. I'm hearing other people not liking the ending, but I liked the ending. I thought it was really good. Other people had problems with it. And
was it a departure from
the
tone of the show?
No,
not a shocker?
The very first scene, somebody that you're going to meet is going to die, but you don't know who, how, or anything about it. You have no idea. And then I think people were disappointed with who died and how they died, but I thought it was absolutely fitting for the show. I think the whole message was perfect. I did. Other people did not like it.
Big, you concur?
I concur. I don't want to say too much, but
I think it's really well
done. It's fitting for the show.
The whole message of the show is people with money just get away with anything. I mean, I think don't you think it is? Their lives are just so easy, and they go back to their
problems are just not like everybody else. And if they have problems, it always works out.
Exactly. And they make more of small problems than they should.
Yeah.
It's a really interesting look at that. And the ending, though, has gotten some people like it, some don't. And so this guy called and said he recommended a different show for me, which was
called Outlander.
Yeah. And you said,
I said no, too fanciful type stuff.
I don't watch that.
That's not your world.
No, swords and pirates, stuff like that. That's just
no.
Oh, and people say, oh, but but that's just not you.
Yeah.
That's at this point I just deflect for you because I know how you'd handle it. Oh yeah, tell me more.
Yeah.
Oh, check it out.
I'll probably watch that.
Yeah, and you won't.
Then I won't watch it. But
So do you let him down easy, Biggie, or say it's not his thing?
I just tell him straight up, it's not your thing.
Yeah.
Because I don't want him to. Then I don't want him to email you.
Right.
And tell you. And then you a month from now be like, oh yeah.
It's a valuable service you're performing, Biggie.
Yeah.
Because you're right. My wife does that for me too, and my friend Coop. There's three of them. They know me, and they say, like, I'll say, maybe I should watch WandaVision when that got to be big. Everybody's like, no.
Right.
I can't handle it. Game of Thronesy.
That's Marvel. Which is even, you
forget it. Yeah. Hey, I went to see, against my friend Cooper's recommendation, I went to see Lord of the Rings. And he said, you're going to hate that. And I walked out halfway through it. I hated it so much. I mean, that kind of stuff, I just cannot stand.
They know you. Your friends and family know you.
I didn't tell you, Dave. If you watch White Lotus, I'd be interested to see. There's a scene in the final episode. In fact, within the last 15 minutes of the final episode, that my wife said was so vile, she had to walk away. She couldn't watch it. She told me to she told me to fast forward through or tell her when it was over.
She left the room.
She left the room, and she saw half of it. It's a guy defecating into a suitcase. And I proclaimed.
You see it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You see
you see
You see it. He bends over, like they have a shot of him straight on, and he bends over. He and this guest at a hotel have been going back and forth the whole series. He's the manager, and the guy's been giving him trouble the whole time. So he goes to his room, and he sits down, and they have a front-on shot, and you know what he's doing. It's like, oh, he's taking a crap in this guy's suitcase.
But they went full on.
Well, then they turn to the side, and you see the production. The elimination coming coming out of him. I don't like that word.
The way you dance around.
I don't like that. I don't like that word. I just can't stand that.
See turd leave butthole.
Oh, yeah.
Just say it.
I mean, you see
it's HBO, for Christ's sake.
I will not say it.
But you'll watch it.
I did watch it
all day long and rewind.
I watched
and recommend.
You do.
I did watch it, but I hate the word. I hate the word
turd.
I do not like that word. What
about poo?
Even that I don't like, and I especially like gas. I don't like the word for gas. We had this discussion. You were not here early one day, Dave. I said, now Chris Demm thinks that was CGI, and two big ones come out of him. I mean, plop,
two logs,
and two logs come out of the man. Perfectly done.
Yeah,
double tapered.
Oh yeah,
double tapered.
They looked perfect.
Double tapered out. And it was perfect. And Chris Demm says, oh, yeah, that's CGI.
There's no way an actor is going to take a dump in a suitcase on cue, on camera.
Nope. Here's what I think they did. You tell me, Dave, you've worked in television. You've worked in TV.
You've laid some logs here.
Okay.
Well, now that I grant you.
Okay. My thought is that actor every day when he was going to eliminate, they said, all right, shoot the scene. And then they just took the best one, whatever. Or they, all right, shoot it.
What's my motivation?
He ate a bread muffin. Let's go.
I believe they.
You can't get double tapered on command.
Exactly. So I think they shot it 20 times. I think every day. I do.
think you're wrong.
I do. I think every day they said, "Okay, he would say to them, let's shoot the scene," and they'd go and shoot it.
I've never
Nope,
seen it.
not
I probably
feeling it,
never
sorry.
will. But
No, and exactly, I think I do, and I
I
believe
think it is probably. It's got to be computers.
there's no way the computer. I mean, Biggie saw it. I don't think a computer gets it that right. It looks so good.
It's got to be a computer.
I
There's
don't
no
see
way.
it. I don't see. I'm gonna say. I want to get that actor on. Now he's the level of actor I think we could get.
Okay.
Okay, he's a.
I wonder if we could.
I would like
Lotus
to.
Pooper.
Yeah. Why, if you.
Is that how he's credited?
Well, he's a pretty big star in the movie.
Yeah.
In the show. He's pretty big.
Has he done other work that we might know?
He's in one episode of Sex and the City. That's what I know him from.
What
Okay.
about the rest of us?
That's nice for the ladies, but what about us?
No, he's done nothing else. I mean, I don't think.
Who was he in Sex and the City?
In one episode, see if you recall.
Dave knows more than he
I
lets
watched
on.
it. I
he
watched
watched
it. You know.
After she's engaged to Aiden, okay,
Yeah.
a gay Australian meets her in a gay bar, meets Carrie, and is a shoe salesman. And like he takes her out to dinner a couple of times, even though he's gay. And she's like, she is taken with him because of the shoes.
Right.
And he's an Australian actor, and he's in like 4 or 5 scenes. But he's in one episode. Anyway, he plays this guy. We could get him. We could get him. I want to ask
I feel like we could.
I want to ask him if he
Is it Yahoo Serious?
is not Yahoo Serious.
Is it Paul Hogan?
No.
Name every Australian.
No. It's not. It's,
Brian Singer?
No.
I'm looking this guy up.
Yeah,
I
look
think
him up.
we might be able to get him.
Steve Irwin.
It's not Steve Irwin. I would like to talk to him to see if he, and I believe.
Did you poo on cue?
Well, that's the only thing. See,
I have
that's
one
the problem.
question.
Tom, you've got one question,
I
and
want
that's
one
it.
question.
This will be
No,
the shortest
we're gonna-
interview
We're
ever.
gonna have to find other things to
Well, let's
ask.
talk to him about the show, and then I'll say, look,
Let's get into it.
all right, I want to know
The scene.
the scene. If you
The
shot
suitcase.
that, I really believe he shot that 10 times. I mean, they probably shot for
They
2
shot
months.
chat.
I bet they shot chat 60 times.
Shoot.
I bet they shot for 2 months to do the whole show, and I bet he took every day he has to do it. So it's like instead of going to the bathroom, he says, "Let's go to the set."
You're
Let's
crazy.
Go. I
Get
do.
the Samsonite. I'm feeling it.
I do.
You know what's gonna happen? It's gonna be the first thing he says to me when I'm like, "Hey, is there anything we shouldn't ask about?" The poop scene.
Forget it.
Man, but that's what we.
And then forget it. Then don't even bother with it. Exactly.
How big is your How many people stream your podcast? It's not a podcast.
Not enough. Not enough for you to warrant this.